Hello, everybody, and welcome back to the channel. I am Fields and Skylines, and we are playing FS22 Let's Play the Valley of the Old Farm Billionaire series. Starting off here, we've moved into June. Since we're moving into June, we need to talk about the finances of May. And taking a look here at the finances, uh, we had a good month selling because it was our dairy month, basically butter, cheese. Um, Adds a lot of money to our profit as the house selling close. And we also did quite a few contracts. So for the month of May, we had a revenue of almost $200,000, $198,000, which is really, really good. That said, though, we had an expensive month, but in a good way. You know, wages, water, productions, all that sort of stuff is kind of, normal. But then we bought some land. We bought the field, the wheat field, land number farmland 61 for 172,000. We paid for the precision farming for 4,000, and then we spent $23,000 placing the aged cheese factory. Um, and it's not that it's an old cheese factory; it's just a cheese factory that makes aged cheese, which would be like cheese that like old, like when you buy 2 or 3 year old cheddar or Parmesan type cheese that you have to age. So we bought that. So our total expenses were higher than our total income. So we actually lost a little bit of overall money, but we did a lot of growth. I mean, we grew quite a bit in the month of May. So we will be kicking off June here shortly. June, we have a bunch of grass work we have to do on our farm. We have the harvesting of the barley, straw, and of course, buying the new sheep pens, chicken pens, and all of that stuff. So stay tuned. We'll be jumping over shortly to the harvest, and um, I will see you all shortly. So we'll see you in a bit. All right, we are in the yard getting ready for the harvest we talked about earlier. Um, so to recap, it's June. We have lots to get done. Um, we have already sold everything. We've taken care of animals. We're sitting with $249,000. Should be plenty enough to, once we're done harvesting our barley, to make our sheep and chicken pens and everything we need. So that's good. Harvest might go a little slow, but we'll see. We also have a lot of grass work to do. As far as contracts go, I didn't look at contracts. There's a bunch of baling. All that stuff will be hanging around next month, so we don't have to do any of it this month if we don't want to. If we take a quick look at our animals, they're fed, milk has been delivered, chickens haven't been fed. They're waiting for this first barley. Um, Sheep are good. If we take a look at our productions, everything is running. We just sold a bunch of raisins and juice, and we sold some olives and um, melons and egg. So it's not a big sales month, but it's pretty good. We're waiting for some straw so we can make some TMR. I turned this stuff off because we're redlining. I could sell the liquid fert again, but for now we're going to hold on. Granny's is running. We go all the way down to the bottom. Do have to water some stuff, but like Granny's is running, so she'll run through this stuff in a day or so. Um, and then Cheese Factory delivered all the milk we had to this place. It's cranking out aged cheese. It'll go through all that milk. So we definitely want to get more cows if we have any money left over. A few other things we want to do, if we can afford it, is we want to buy this land and we want to put a pallet storage thing in here to make it easier to store the 3 different types of pallets, maybe even another grape processor. I don't know. We'll have to see. So yeah, and then of course um, we want to turn 62 into future sheep and chickens and make this all nice and beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and unfold the harvester. Uh, Turn on the harvester. Now this is going to be tough. On this harvester, I think that hill is going to be pretty scary for it. So I think what I'm going to try to do is go sideways on some of it. I am not dropping straw, and that is something we need. Um, there we go. Name straw. So yeah, so we're gonna drop straw, and I'm gonna try after I do a headland to kind of figure out how to best serve up this hill over there. I don't think this harvester is gonna do too well on it, but we will see when we can see this big hill here. I think we may have to just do this field in some sideways areas or different ways than normally harvesting. So yeah, so that's the day. Now let's get on to questions. So the last question I asked is like, where are you from? You live there your whole time? Where do you travel? Things like that. So I'm from the United States. I live in a state called Wisconsin. Um, it is in the northern part of the country. It is a very beautiful state. I've lived in Wisconsin my whole life, although I have lived in many different areas of the state. Currently, where I live, if you go 10 minutes in every direction from my house, you'll at least come across one or two farms. It is, again, like I said, not why I got into farming, but it is a very interesting area where I live. It's rural, but drive, 15, 20 minutes, and you'll be within a pretty good size for the state of Wisconsin, a good sized town. So it's not too bad. We have nice, calm, quiet of the country, and can easily find nightlife and town life and whatever close by. I've traveled to 4 different countries. Uh, Enjoyed all of it. Traveled to almost half of the states, probably a little bit more than half the states I've traveled through. Would like to get to all of the states and see what they all have. Every state is a little different, and every state I've been to, for the most part, has been a lot of fun. So yeah, so that's kind of my story. Question for this episode is, should it be, I know, music. So I play music during time lapses. Most of the music I play is either country-ish or rock-ish. Every once in a while I'll throw in something a little different. What type of music do you all like to listen to or want to hear on the channel? That was terrible. I have straw everywhere. But yeah, let me know what type of music you like to listen to. I can try to work all different kinds of music then into my time lapses or whatever I put music to. I know what I listen to, and it's mostly country and rock, so that's why I play that. But I also like jazz. I like funk. I like all sorts of music, R&B, hip hop. Yeah, so just let me know down below in the comments what you would like to hear for music, and if I can find it, I'll play it. So yeah, here's that first hill. We're getting pretty full up, so I kind of want to be careful where we go because we're almost completely full, and I need to be able to get emptied. So I'm just going to kind of cut a little bit this way. There we are, we're full up. Might be able to get a cart in here. We'll see. All right, so let's quickly put this guy out of the way, blocking traffic. Yeah, we really need a pallet storage place in here. It is a mess. Ooh, and some more juice popped out. Oh well. sell it next time. Here's what I need. So yeah, we're gonna get this harvest done today in this episode, and then we'll probably try to place chickens and sheep in this episode, along with getting them up and running if possible. At least that's the plan. We'll also get the straw baled up. We have a wheat field next month that I think we'll need harvesting, so we'll get more straw from that. But I know the chickens will really like their barley. So yeah, so that is the goal for today, is to get these harvested and to build the new sheep and chicken area. We'll also, in the next episode, we'll do all the grass work we need to get done this month, and maybe some contracts if anything pops up. We'll see. Like I said, all of those baling contracts will be around. Nothing on cheap. All those contracts will be around next month. Right, so we'll park him there. We'll hop in here. The map looks pretty green, so that looks like it's been going to be a good harvest, which is nice. This is the first harvest on this field for us, which is really a good thing. We'll come through and we'll mulch this up. We'll lime it probably next month and get it ready to be planted barley again. So far, it did pretty good. Let's see how we do over here. Because I know when we were planting, we had some struggles. So far, we're keeping at 6. But yeah, I think if we can make it around at this speed the whole way, we'll be in good shape, and then we won't have to worry about doing anything too crazy. But you never know. So far, so good. Knock on wood. So yeah, so as far as growth goes, we are going to be adding, like I said, more wool, more eggs. We might have to add another granny shop. Right now, I think one will be sufficient for a little bit, but it's going to back up, so we may need to add a second granny shop. Definitely want to add more cows so we can get more milk, so we can really keep our 3 different dairies happy. Yeah, that did 6 the whole way, so that was pretty good. Can't complain there. Can't complain there at all. So if we have a little bit of leftover money, we may also do cows. Man, I am dumping straw everywhere. So we did 1 full lap, and we got about 1 full harvester, and then another half, 46%. By the time we get there, we might hit 50. We will hit 50, go over 50. So another half of harvester on 1 lap. So that's pretty good. We're going to have quite a bit of barley, which is all right. We do plan on really investing in chicken. With that investment in chicken, then we have to start thinking about, well, what can we do with the eggs other than just sell them? And right now, the big thing with eggs are the bakery, which requires flour and butter, and then the mayonnaise, which we don't have flour yet. But then also the mayonnaise place, that will require some sort of oil, sunflower or canola or olives. Now we have olives, but olives are the most valuable of the fruits that go to make oil. So I was thinking we'll probably go mayonnaise. We might start with taking olives to it, but I'd really like to think about getting the mill and getting a sunflower field. So I haven't checked yet the map, but I was gonna look at the map and see if there are any sunflower fields planted that we could maybe think about buying and turn into a sunflower um, field to produce sunflower oil, which then could be used to make the mayonnaise. Just a possibility. Like I said, we do have olives that we could start doing that with, but again, that gives us the worst return on investment. Although we still make quite a bit of money, it would be better if we could do it with sunflowers. So yeah, with that though, I think I'm going to jump into a time lapse here. We'll get everything harvested. We'll get the straw rolled up, and I'll jump back in here when that's done. So I will see everyone here shortly. that is done. Due to a recording issue, I've already bought chickens and placed the sheep and did some landscaping. I was going to do it all on camera, but unfortunately, hitting the recording button is really hard for me sometimes. I don't know. I missed it, and I apologize. But let's quickly do some quick recapping before we look at all of this. So, if we look at our barley, um, we have 63,000 in storage. We put about 20,000, 20 some thousand in our new chicken coop. Uh, Very big. We have 20,000 liters, and we bought 300 chicken. In our sheep barn, we put about 11,500 alfalfa, and we have it all with 100. Although I don't know why these grouped to 25. Oh, it's probably because I bought 20. I didn't make these groups well. So that being said, um, we got our sheep. So we also got some straw. I put straw in the cow pen. I put about 50,000 liters. I put 50,000 liters into our forage, and we have it on running. We then put the rest of the straw, which is about 8 bales, at 25,000 liters a bale, up in the loft. And then we came over here. And what we kind of did is we made like two ledges. An upper ledge that's an upper ledge that's a little higher, going about this far, because the plan is like to put another sheep pen facing that one like this way, and then a third one kind of to make like a U. And we'll get all this land right by that time, but like a U of sheep pen, and then have like a little bit of a nice smooth incline, not a big jut coming down to here, and then to have two chicken pens, because I think we can fit one more in this area. It's hard to tell until we get all this flattened, but it was really expensive. Our money was going quick, and I was getting worried, and I panicked a little bit, but I think it looks all right. I think what I might do in the, like, once we have money flowing, and I get this up set right, we'll probably rock surface kind of part of this. Like, it's gonna be sharp. It's not gonna be gradual. So I don't know if I want it to be grass. I might make it like, um, let's take a look at the textures we have and see the exact one. But I was thinking doing like this gravel moss, um, texture, or the gravel grass, uh, gravel dirt mixed in to it, and then some mud, of course, and whatnot, just to make it look a little more realistic. So this is where we ended up. Um, we have about $47,000 left. We'll probably do, like, I was thinking about buying cows, but I think for now we're gonna just sit tight. We have a lot of grass work we have to do. Next episode will still be in June. We have to mow all of our alfalfa and all of our grass. We'll turn all the grass into silage, and then the last field will bale, um, like we did last time, because we don't need hay. We also have to water everything as well. So there's a bit to do next episode. Um, Probably aren't going to do many contracts this month. And with that money, I'm just not sure what I want. Like, I should buy some cows, but we also have, quite a few expenses coming up to do the lumberjack, lumber stuff in the winter months, 3 winter months, January, February, December, January, February. And we need a lot of money to buy the stuff that we need for that. We need 80 grand to buy the soy production. And then if we want to buy a couple pieces of land as well, if we take a look 71 has soybeans in it, so that might be a nice uh, thing to buy. 118 grand. Um, big one over here, but that's too big right now, too far away. I want to kind of focus on land in this area. I didn't find anything with sunflowers. Lots of wheat, like 70 is wheat. This one is wheat. Some barley. The only sunflowers I could find are here and here, and they're a little pricey. 88,000. So yeah, so I think the plan is to try to get 71, and then we're gonna get hopefully by 115 and lumber all of this down in the winter months, and then we kind of have like across the street here a nice area that we can build stuff off of this road um, with. So with that, I want to say thank you for watching. Please feel free to comment down below, answer today's question, what's your favorite music, as well as give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and please subscribe to this video. If everyone who is unsubscribed that watched my videos would subscribe, I would be hitting goals left and right, and that would be great. And I would really appreciate it. If you don't want to subscribe, no big deal. Just be sure to keep watching for my videos 3 to 4 times a week. I'm trying to get them out. And of course, FS25 is right around the corner. We'll be getting some of that going here too. Thank you for watching. I hope everyone out there is doing well. And until I see you next time, I hope you all have a great day. I'll see you soon. Goodbye.